Let's build. Body and stepping stone. Please don't use some old shit to get stepped on. You be left alone. I'm just a spirit with a preference. Natural selection. Feet kicked back at the top of the section. Bitch tied in. She know it be hot when we sexing. Trusted the vision and now she just mirror perfection. This shit is simple when you think about it. The truth hurts, don't see a shrink about it. Wherever I go, wherever I go, wherever I go, I'm gonna create my own vibe anyway. I'm gonna create my own vibe anyway. I'm gonna create my own. Wherever I go, wherever I go, wherever I go, I'm gonna create my own vibe anyway. I'm gonna create my own vibe anyway. I'm gonna create my own. For the world, boys and girls.
Happy Virgo season, everybody.
Come together in this thorough. Yeah, these things already happen and we see them from afar. So why we gotta manifest if we one with the stars already? Making your mind heavy. Yeah. Tour on a yacht so we can get close to the skies. Just in case a hating bitch come in disguise. Despite all of that, still we rise until they surprise. All these chinks in my armor's design. Create the narrative, God let me shine. You know, but it's imperative we live divine. Juno in a mutable water sign. Longevity in my prime. Teaching y'all that we all one of a kind. Wherever I go, wherever I go, I'm gonna create my own vibe anyway.
Y'all better be creating y'all vibe.
My own vibe anyway.
Come on in, Cancer.
I'm gonna create my own. Wherever I go, wherever I go, wherever I go, I'm gonna create my own vibe anyway. I'm gonna create my own vibe anyway. I'm gonna create my own world. Boys and girls.
Time out, this Kelsey, though the spirit goes, getting y'all ass in shape and form for the age of Aquarius. Yet again, welcome to Virgo season, okay? You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all had a good Leo season. I hope you know you got your light ready, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got your expression ready, you got your character ready. You know what I'm saying? You got what you was going to use on an internal level. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you felt it out. You know what I'm saying? You tested the water, you was setting the stage for an event to be expressed. Because now Virgo season, we ain't in a fire sign no more. So we was in a fire sign, so you know what I'm saying, we was more so, you know, in the feelings of things, you know what I'm saying? You know, we was more so in the fight of things, in the transformation of things. Shout out to everybody in this bitch. Shout out to Daniel Yakabush. Shout out to Illis Abilities. Shout out to Star Girl. Shout out to Bridgie. Shout out to Let Life Be. Shout out to Sammy and this motherfucker. I saw you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We was in a fire sign, so you know we was expressing, you know what I'm saying, or just acting, you know, the way we needed to act. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't really do too much talking, even though you probably was doing a lot of talking and shit like that, but based on when Mercury went into Virgo, but you know what I'm saying, you had to step up to the plate. You know what I'm saying? You had to show who your character was in some way, shape, or form. And this could have been to a friend, a family member, you know what I'm saying? This could have been to, you know what I'm saying, your security matters, because, you know, Leo is by Virgo, so, you know, that could have been towards your security matters, you know what I'm saying? You gaining some sense of security, you know what I'm saying, with your work, with your day-to-day life, with your routine and shit like that. So you had to set the stage before we went into Virgo and shit like that. And what could have made you be doing that is based on where we came from, Cancer. You know what I'm saying? Your home, your family. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we not in the middle of summer no more. We in mutable summer, and that's the end of summer. You know what I'm saying? So that's Virgo. So always remember, astrology is really correlated to the motherfucking seasons and shit like that. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you was getting your expression, your character, your light. You know what I'm saying? Or your lies ready, or whatever character you finna play in this goddamn movie, you know what I'm saying? But now, guess what? It's Virgo season, so yeah, now you gotta be secure about that. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta sit back and analyze and motherfucking logically come to the conclusion. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got time to express it no more. It is what it is. It's already, the proof is in the pudding. It's in the earth sign. You know what I'm saying? So the proof should be in the motherfucking present. You know what I'm saying? Anytime we got earth, that's the present. You know what I'm saying? We got water, that's emotionally connection. So anytime you're emotionally connected, that's memory. So that's dealing with the past. Anytime you got fire, that's expression. You know what I'm saying? That's seeing and feeling. So that's dealing with your motherfucking future and shit like that. Visions. Anytime you earth, you know what I'm saying, you're practicalizing something, you're trying to stay secure something, you're trying to stay stable, so you got to remain a little bit present. But you know what I'm saying, it's going to play out in a modality, not like Taurus in a fixed way. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to play out like motherfucking Capricorn, you initiating something. It's going to play out like motherfucking Virgo. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to be mutable to your own way of gaining securities and other way of gaining securities. So you know what I'm saying, try not to get washed up under the current, you know what I'm saying, by worrying too much, because Virgo can do that, you know what I'm saying, because it's ruled by Mercury and shit like that. It's ruled by Mercury, so it likes to communicate that. It likes to motherfucking create an idea about its security, you know what I'm saying, and also kind of relate that to others and shit like that, but not in a sense of relationships, you know what I'm saying, because Venus falls there. You know what I'm saying? So Venus falls there, so anytime you overindulge, you know what I'm saying, you try to show too much appreciation. You want to be appreciated for your security matters. This is when you may get into the lower nature of motherfucking Virgo. You know what I'm saying? Now, Earth is exalted there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it likes to make sense. It likes to be practical. You know, and motherfucking Mars, Jupiter is away there. So, you know what I'm saying? It don't like to be as wise, you know what I'm saying? It ain't about your morality. It ain't about what's done right and shit like that. So watch who you dealing with, because motherfucking you could be getting drained dry from a motherfucking demon that's just trying to use you as a stepping stone and shit like that. And they know what the fuck, you know what I'm saying, it is, you know what I'm saying? Proof in the pudding and shit like that. So try not to go over and explaining, you know what I'm saying, the details, or, you know what I'm saying, communicating too much, because, you know what I'm saying, this is when, this is when we get to the negative end of Virgo and shit like that, where you develop health issues, you know what I'm saying, you get mental, you know what I'm saying, but it's going to be a lot of that. It's going to be a lot of mental illness. It's going to be a lot of people mentally retarded, mentally ill, you know what I'm saying, thinking they got some type of sense of security and shit like that, you know what I'm saying. So let people do what they gonna do. Hold on. Let people do what they gonna do, you know what I'm saying. Let people with amnesia and shit like that, and they really never assess the situation, you know what I'm saying, do what they gonna do. All right, hold on. Let me make sure we get this plugged in and shit, because I want to be able to get these matches. But y'all know how I like to do, you know what I'm saying, when Coach come in, you know what I'm saying, Coach gonna give you the esoteric stretch and shit like that, you know what I'm saying. You are kicking it with Cito the Spirit Coach, you know what I'm saying. Y'all can, I'm Archangel Gabriel, but it ain't about that. It ain't really about, you know what I'm saying, like, I like to keep my shit, you know what I'm saying, see, we below the horizon and shit like that, you know what I'm saying. So I rule all the 3 signs and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, as far as Capricorn, Aquarius, and motherfucking Pisces and shit like that, you know what I'm saying. So that's what my moon conjuncts, and my moon is in between my 2nd and 1st house and shit like that, because it's 3 degrees Pisces. So, you know what I'm saying, Big Gabriel, that's what they used to call me and shit like that. But, you know what I'm saying, it ain't about that. Right now, I'm coming in the form of Cito, the Spirit Coach, delivering y'all the message and shit like that, because that's what it's about. It's about motherfuckers understanding these energies so they can understand what they deal with and find some spiritual equilibrium in itself, because we all trying to find our way in some way, shape, or form. And even if you are on the negative end of these energies and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, it's all about us coming together in some way, shape, or form. So we don't shun nothing, you know what I'm saying. We here for everybody, you know what I'm saying. The people that shun this shit, and the people that, you know what I'm saying, that want to get on the ball and get shit rolling and shit like that. So yeah, you want to stay consistent, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Endless Ability and shit like that, you know what I'm saying. This is what it's all about. It's always going to be about that, baby, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, so right now, as we're moving through the sky, you always should follow the moon and shit like that, because the moon is our fastest, the moon is not a planet, but it's the fastest reflection bouncing off, you know what I'm saying, the water that we stay on until the sky and shit like that, you know what I'm saying. And so when we receive that influences, you know what I'm saying, we can see our own reflection, and this is how we're better able to reflect. And based on, you know what I'm saying, the rotation that we're on, and just the motherfucking and the way it's going, you know what I'm saying, this is when we can track, you know what I'm saying, the phases of the moon and shit like that. So anytime we got the moon 180 80 degrees away from the sun. This is when we get a full moon, and then when we got the moon in motherfucking in conjunct the sun, you know what I'm saying, aka it's in the same space as the sun. This is when we get a new moon. So that lets you know the moon is not a reflection. I mean, the moon is a reflection. It's not like a rocket or something like NASA be telling y'all in some way, shape, or form. You know, they just try to get y'all lost in their science and shit like that. But further moving on, you know what I'm saying, when we're talking about these transits, we got the moon in Cancer. So the moon is home right now, and it's home Cancer. You know what I'm saying? And the sun is in Virgo. So, you know what I'm saying, we've been reacting, responding to, you know, our emotions, our feelings, you know what I'm saying, what we're comfortable with, you know, and motherfucking feeling comfortable when it comes to our heart space, you know, the 4th house Cancer area. So we all got one of these, you know, because we only just copying what we did, what's in the sky. So, you know what I'm saying, we made our chakra system, you know what I'm saying, our organs based on how, you know, we see it's set up in the sky to even be on this motherfucker, to even exist in this. Then they tell you that you was made from the stars and shit like that, but you ain't really just understand it. So now you got the right concept. You get what I'm saying. The organs are kind of correlated, you know, to the chakras, and the chakras are correlated to what we already doing on a macro level. Okay, so you know, when we got the moon in Cancer, you know, we were reacting, responding to home, family, emotions, and feelings and shit like that. So we're trying to feel comfortable, you know, where the sun is at right now. And the sun is, you know what I'm saying, what we're paying attention to a lot, and the details of what we're paying attention to a lot, aka sun and Virgo. You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to feel comfortable with our security right now. Whether that could be a job, that could be a person, place, or thing, or that could be a sense of internal security, aka your security system, aka your earth that you use to gain security in the realm that you call the 3rd dimension and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So anytime you're trying to gain security and you're stable and you're creating some sense of stability for you to stand on, you're using your earth element. Okay, so yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. So with like I said, the moon is in a water sign, so we're trying to emotionally connect. We're trying to feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? We're reacting, we're responding. You're trying to understand some shit like that. But it looks like where the sun is at. You know what I'm saying? It looks like Virgo. You know what I'm saying? It looks like Leo. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like we're trying to get comfortable to what we're paying attention to a lot, what we're entertaining a lot. You know what I'm saying? Expressions, even, you know, our own way of seeing and feeling about that shit, but it looks like security. So that's it. So that's all you need to know. And that's when you look at that way, you can look in the world, you can look out in the world, and you can see how everything is going and how light is moving and shit like that. And that's what astrology is. Light moving, influence is moving and shit like that. And based on how shit is angling each other, it'll angle you. So speaking of angles, you know what I'm saying, I'm Kurt Angle, because I'm about to get y'all ass in shape and form for the age of Aquarius. And shout out to everybody in this motherfucker. Shout out to Dolly in this bitch. Shout out to motherfucking Sierra Waters that just joined in this bitch too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so the sun is in Virgo, so let's go ahead and play that. Hold on, as we... Oh shit. We're gonna do that. Let me. Oh, I ain't downloaded. I ain't even downloaded that shit. Okay, so we ain't gonna do that. But yeah, but speaking of this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Leo season. I know you've seen this show, you know what I'm saying? Virgo season. It'll be playing in theaters all the time. So your ass need to be secure. Your ass need to be stable. Your ass need to be ready. Your ass need to make sense of why you secure. Your ass need to logically come to identify why you secure, whether it's a lie or not. You know, whether it's a lie, that's up to you, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, things that will be more in the earth nature, aka that makes more sense, that make more practical sense, that deal with reality in some way, shape, or form, will be the things that are more beneficial for you to make sense of. You get what I'm saying? Because if you're making sense of of something that's not practical and something that's just, you know, based on you just flunked out, you know, you still can lie a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just because we got the sun in Leo. But once it get 3 degrees in Virgo and shit like that, you're not going to be able to be secure about your lies and shit like that. You're just going to be about how you see and feel about some shit. You know what I'm saying? You're going to, shout out to Solar System. What up, bro? You're not going to be able to be secure about your lies. You're going to only be able to be stand on what is information and shit like that. And that's not going to play out to anybody but you and your reality. So, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you're being secure about something that's based in reality, you know what I'm saying? Something that's based in earth, something that's based in practical and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And shit like that. Now, moving on, we're going to get into these motherfucking alignments and shit like that. All right? I hope y'all having a motherfucking good Virgo transit as well, you know what I'm saying? We about to get into this shit, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Sun square Mars. So, anytime we got a square, that is a learning process. So, you know, Mars represents passions, motivation, desire, you know, willpower. And, you know, it's squaring the sun. So, y'all know the sun is our action. So, we learning to see our passions and motivations right now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we learning about our passion. We learning that we can't be passionate like we just want to, you know what I'm saying? It's going to cause a frustration. We're going to have to learn how to, you know, square that out and make sure that how we are expressing our passion, you know, make a little bit more sense. You know what I'm saying? Because the sun is in Virgo, so it got to make a little bit more sense. And Mars is in motherfucking Gemini and shit right now. So we got to be a little bit more logical about how we come across with our passions and shit like that. And, you know, this is kind of good because we're going to be able to do that in some way, shape, or form without it being, you know, too chaotic. You know, then we got Sun opposed Saturn. So this is not wanting to see reality. So, you know, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, even you know what I'm saying, you might not want to see the reality of the situations. You might want to express the reality of the situations. You might even be seeing a lot of people not wanting to deal with reality and shit like that. Not wanting to face, you know what I'm saying, you know, take the necessary steps that it takes to build reality and shit like that. But if you're the person that's actually taking the actual steps to be real, to build steps and shit like that, then you're actually doing the opposition in the right way. You're actually fighting the good fight. You know what I'm saying? You're actually, you know, standing on, you know, the security level that you need, especially when it comes to how you associate yourself, because Saturn is in Aquarius, okay? You know, Moon sextile Mercury. So this is opportunity. You're going to have an opportunity to communicate and things of that nature. You're gonna have an opportunity. You're gonna feel comfortable with communicating. You're gonna have an opportunity to feel comfortable with communicating if you haven't done it before. But you know the communication is gonna be done in a Virgo way, so it's gonna be done in a sense of, you know, detached. You know what I'm saying? Dry, cut off. You know what I'm saying? Mercury in Virgo. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be done in the Earth modality. So it ain't gonna really be like air where you're sharing. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be done for your own security matters and shit like that. And the moon is going to make you feel comfortable. It's going to give you the opportunity to be comfortable with doing so. Okay? Let's carry on now. Then we got moon in conjunct Saturn. So this is misunderstanding how to react to reality. So you're going to misunderstand how to react to the real life right now. You know what I'm saying? Your security and shit like that. And I'm a Saturn too. So as far as with the sun opposed Saturn, y'all can look at me as the example. I've been getting opposed this whole motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? So how y'all been seeing me deal with it, that's how you supposed to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And if I was a good example to y'all, then shit, that's what it is. But, you know, but when we got moon in conjunct Saturn, so you're going to misunderstand how to react to reality. You know, or we're going to have misunderstandings with reality right now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody going to know, like, what's going on? Like, why nobody being real? Or why nobody being, you know what I'm saying? Why nobody, you know, what's going on with reality in some way, shape, or form, and especially when it comes to communicating and being and doing some shit with association. Okay. But he said it's a bunch of la cotton candy flying around. Shout out to Invisibility. Yeah, there's a bunch of la land shit going on right now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so yeah, we misunderstanding how to react to reality at the moment and shit like that. Moving on, we got moon sextile Uranus. So this is an opportunity to react to individuality. So you got the opportunity to react to change, individuality like never before. Shout out to Lord Dave for checking in. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you got the opportunity to be an individual. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to your emotions and feelings and shit like that. or you got opportunity to attract a certain change. So, you know what I'm saying? I know today somebody might change on y'all, or y'all might have changed on somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But that's because it's an opportunity in the sky right now. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers can change up. Motherfuckers can switch up. There's an opportunity with Uranus, the moon, our feelings and emotions. So yeah, you can feel different. You can feel, you know what I'm saying, unique. You can feel you if you want to take that opportunity right now. Okay? Moon trine Neptune. So you can be comfortable with delusions right now. Again, back to the cotton candy la la land. You know what I'm saying? Imagination. You know what I'm saying? For these next couple of days with Moon trine Neptune, based on the moon being in Cancer, you know what I'm saying, and Neptune being in Pisces, this is going to create a harmonious alignment, harmonious angle to, you know, to attract, you know, and receive certain delusions. So you might have people throwing certain delusions on you, and especially the delusions that's going to be thrown on you is going to be based on where you're receiving them at, and you're receiving them wherever you got Cancer at. You know what I'm saying? So Cancer, that's what we're receiving and shit. That's what we're reacting to. And you know what I'm saying, how they just may play out, what the delusion is going to be about is going to be wherever you got Neptune at. So you know what I'm saying, we got the gift to feel comfortable with delusions, or you can have the gift to feel comfortable with your imagination. You know what I'm saying, your creativity right now. You know what I'm saying, you got the gift to feel comfortable with a little bit of spirituality right now, and a little bit of faith, and a little bit of imagination. So you know what I'm saying, you probably want to get up and get in your gospel. You know what I'm saying, you want to get up and get in your faith and shit like that right now a little bit. You know what I'm saying, now it's going to create, and that may help you create some motherfucking balance, you know what I'm saying, with the sun and shit like that, with the sun going into Virgo and shit like that. So get up and play get up and play and sell and create some imaginations and feel comfortable with your imaginations and wherever you got Neptune. Moon opposed Pluto. So, you know, we're going to be feeling opposite to transformation as well. You know what I'm saying? We're going to feel opposite to wanting to take power and control right now, or we're going to want to take power and control over what? Our emotions. Now, there's going to be a little bit of opposition there, you know what I'm saying, based on Pluto being in Capricorn, the moon being in Cancer, which is a 180-degree angle, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you're going to have to fight and go through that little struggle to feel comfortable with transforming, feel comfortable with letting go, feel comfortable with putting depth to certain reactions, certain responses, certain feelings, certain emotions, okay? Then we got Mercury trine Mars, and this is the gift to communicate your passions, okay? So you got the gift to communicate your passions, your anger, your frustration, you know what I'm saying, your desires, you know what I'm saying? You got the gift to communicate that. You got the gift for that motherfucking shit to shine through. What up, Iman Journey? All right. Then we got Mercury trine Uranus. So we also changing our thoughts right now. You know what I'm saying? We're changing our ideas. We're changing the way we communicate. You know what I'm saying? And we're doing that, you know, we're changing our mind, and we're changing our mentalities right now. We're changing our thinking right now. You know what I'm saying? We got the gift to be individual with our thinking right now. So it's a lot of good alignments in the sky. You know what I'm saying? Especially for people. It's just depending on how you use it and shit like that. It's up to you as a spirit, and that's up on you. You know what I'm saying? You can use it for demonic purposes, you know what I'm saying? Or you can use it for godly purposes, you know? Mercury opposing Neptune. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be communicating against delusions. So, you know what I'm saying? We're not going to want to be into thinking about illusions. You know what I'm saying? This is kind of good because we don't want to be thinking about delusions and shit like that. Now, if you want to get into thinking about your dreams, you know what I'm saying, this is where you may feel a little bit opposite, you know what I'm saying, as far as the collective. You know what I'm saying? You may even think opposite to the spiritual collective right now. You know what I'm saying? Just based on, you know, the Mercury and Virgo opposing Neptune and yeah, whatever, you know, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to think of it. See, it's subconscious, and that's how motherfucking Pisces play out. You know what I'm saying? It's like misty and shit like that. So you know what I'm saying? I just played out the motherfucking energies right there. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna feel opposite to that energy. We ain't even gonna know how to think about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or try to come to certain conclusions about logic, delusions, and rationalities when it comes to, you know, spirituality and shit like that. Then we got Venus trine Jupiter. And this is, you get to appreciate your past experiences right now. So based on Jupiter being retrograde and motherfucking Chiron and motherfucking, and Aries conjunct Chiron, you have to expand your passion, value your passion. You know what I'm saying? Value your motherfucking, not passion, your fucking experiences. Value your motherfucking faith. You know what I'm saying? Value your past experiences right now. Hey, that's what we got, baby. You know what I'm saying? And then it's conjuncting Chiron. So Chiron represents past mistakes. So value your motherfucking past mistakes right now. Value the experiences with your past mistakes right now. You know what I'm saying? Because Venus is trining that. So it's going to make you value it anyway. It's just how you expand on it is how you expand on it. Venus square Uranus. So this is learning to change our love and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of like a tough love that we're going through with Venus and change right now. So we learning how to change with Uranus. You know what I'm saying? And Uranus is in motherfucking Taurus. So this is what our values. So we're learning how to change, how we feel secure with love. And Venus is in motherfucking, Gemini right now. So, love looks like, your language, you know what I'm saying, as far as, who you around, your community, motherfucker. So we kind of trying to change up what we love and appreciate about our surroundings and shit like that. We're trying to change up what we love and appreciate about, my motherfucking community and shit like that. And that just looks like a square. It looks like we don't want to do it, but we gotta fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? Or we know we're gonna be around, these same people that's, that ain't really for us. You know what I'm saying? We know we're gonna be around these same, we know if we keep this same mentality or these same ways of thinking, you know what I'm saying, or this same way of being mutable to how others, think and shit like that in our space and our perimeter, that it ain't gonna work. So we gonna have to change that up and shit like that. And that's just gonna look like a learning process. It's gonna look like something you don't really want to do. Without daytime, it's gonna look like something you don't really want to do and shit like that. I appreciate everybody for joining the live as well. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate this. All right, and then we got Venus opposed Saturn. So this is clashes with reality and love and shit like that. So you know what I'm saying? As far as when you hop into your Venus, you know what I'm saying, we seeing a lot of clashes with reality and love. So people not wanting to relate what's real right now. People not wanting to value, you know what I'm saying, what's real right now. People not wanting to value boundaries right now. People not wanting to value structure right now. People just want to be a little chaotic and shit. People want to be unbalanced in their motherfucking desires, float in their mind and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, that's how it is when Venus play opposite. What up, Star La La? That's how it is when Venus play opposite to Saturn right now. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have clashes with, relating reality, clashes with appreciating what's real in the context of, how to structure and what structure is and what detail is and what precision and boundaries and calculations is. You feel me? Okay. Then we got motherfucking Mars trining Pluto. What up, Radical? Mars trining Pluto. So this is passionate about transformations. So yeah, or you're going to have a power and control struggle with your motherfucking passions. So everybody going to be passionate about transforming right now. Everybody passionate about taking control over their motherfucking individuality, their passion, what they involved to, and shit like that. And your passion is in, motherfucking Gemini. So like I said, everybody trying to transform their motherfucking surroundings right now in a major way. So it's like, take control over who the fuck around you. Take control over who the fuck you know what I'm saying, who the fuck associate, who you communicate your passions to. Don't communicate your passions to everybody, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker. You stay focused and keep your motherfucking circle tight and shit like that, because everybody ain't for you. It's a lot of demons in the world, and that's just real life, you know what I'm saying. And that's that Venus opposed Saturn. So I'm gonna just relate the real to you, you know what I'm saying. Everybody ain't for you. Everybody ain't for you. All right. Jupiter's conjunct Chiron. I just talked about that, but we're going to be expanding on past mistakes and shit like that. We're going to be gaining wisdom, placing meanings and reasons on past things that look like mistakes, past things that look like motherfucking experiences that we made a mistake at. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's where we're going to That's what we experiencing with that. You know what I'm saying? As far as and the mistake gonna look personal. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna look like something that you was passionately involved in. It's gonna look like something that you was passionately motivated to do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's where the mistake gonna be at. That's where we got Chiron and shit like that. So right now you got the you can expand on that. You can place meanings and reasons. You can gain knowledge on that. You can gain wisdom on that and shit like that. It's just gonna be coming in the form of retrograde, so your ass won't make the same mistake again. Okay, so don't make the same mistake again. Okay, don't make me Saturn square Uranus. So we're gonna be uncomfortable with we having uncomfortable changes with how we're gaining structure right now. So yeah, we having uncomfortable changes with how we gaining structure as far as, you know, Saturn represents structure and shit like that. Uranus squaring that. So we motherfucking going through that square with gaining structure right now and shit like that, because we need to gain structure with, you know, within how we associate ourselves in the public, you know what I'm saying, amongst each other as an individual, but it's squaring and Taurus and shit like that. And so Taurus, you know what I'm saying, is bringing change and shit like that to what we value. So we don't really even know how to gain structure, how to gain value the right way based on if we're going to make our individual value, what they playing out in Taurus, it may look like someone else, or it may look like a resource, or it may look like a talent, but all that shit is going through a change and shit. So we just going to have uncomfortable changes with gaining structure and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then we got Uranus sextile Neptune. So this is opportunity to add uniqueness to our dreams and illusions. So yeah, you got the opportunity to add, you know what I'm saying, some individuality to your dreams and illusions. Make sure you don't go too far into la la land, add too much individuality, you know what I'm saying, add too much change and shit to your dreams, add too much, you know what I'm saying. But you got the opportunity to change up your dream. You got the opportunity to change up your motherfucking illusion. You got the opportunity to be an individual about that. But yeah, you can spark some shit off in your motherfucking imagination right now, you know what I'm saying. You could be an individual about your dream and shit like that. That can be totally about you. That can be something that you want to do and shit like that. Just make sure you don't go too far into that. Uranus trine Pluto, so this is unique transformation. So everybody transforming in a unique way. Don't nobody know what the fuck going on with transformation as far as when they taking power control over shit. Because it just happens so unique, you know what I'm saying, based on Uranus being in Taurus and Pluto being in motherfucking Capricorn. All of our motherfucking transformations look individual. All of our transformations look unique. All of our transformations look different. You know what I'm saying? They look different, you know, so it's just what it is. I'm tired of Uranus too. And that's my motherfucking co-ruler sign, you know what I'm saying, with my sun and moon. So it's just flinky. It's just flinky. But yeah, so all of us going through a trend. So if you ask what the fuck is going on, what the fuck is going on? You're going through a unique transformation. You know what I'm saying? You're going through an individual transformation. You know, and that's not subject to us in this chat. This is everybody in the motherfucking world. So yeah, I don't care if motherfucking Kim Jong-un watched this bitch. If he had a motherfucking translator, bitch, he'd know too. And bitch, you going through a unique transformation. I've been seeing it, but it's kind of beautiful to see. Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? But hell yeah, I don't care if Oprah Winfrey watched this bitch tomorrow. She gonna be going through a unique transformation. I don't care if motherfucking Osama bin Laden rose from the dead and watched this bitch and lived for a couple. He gonna realize he going through a unique transformation. God damn it. So yeah, all of our transformations is unique right now. So you know what I'm saying? Don't ask no questions. Don't ask no questions. All of them unique, all right? Then we got motherfucking Neptune sextile Pluto, and this is opportunity to add imagination to your power and control struggles with your status and shit like that. So yeah, you can add, you know what I'm saying, you can add a whole bunch of imaginations to, you know, your power and control issues, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to you gaining security, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, you could lollygag a little bit about, your status, your position and shit like that. You could think you hot shit right now, you know what I'm saying, just based on Neptune giving you the opportunity to add imagination to your motherfucking struggle and shit. Just make sure you ain't doing that. Make sure if you're doing that, make, right, Osama in Cuba. Y'all funny as hell. What up, Kev? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can add a whole bunch of imagination. You got an opportunity to have a whole bunch of imagination to your struggle right now. You know what I'm saying? Now, you really want to use this if you're like in a depressed state, or if you're in a down state. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're, that to kind of give you some upliftment out of it and shit like that, and things of that nature. I'm on live, guys. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you really want to do this. You really want to do this if you're like going through a hard time, you know what I'm saying, reality hitting you know what I'm saying, or something like that too much, you know what I'm saying? Now, no spirit want to feel naked and shit like that. So I respect every spirit that protect themselves, you know what I'm saying? Even though y'all know y'all flunked out a little bit, you know what I'm saying, y'all gonna add some illusions. Look, I don't blame you. You know what I'm saying? We live in a world where it's fucked up, but everybody got to learn something. So, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, still, you got to learn something. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn. You can use the energy and shit like that. That's what it's here for and shit like that. But you still got to do some self-realization and shit like that. Not just use it. You can use it for the cover-up. But when you go home, you know what I'm saying, and you off the internet, you in your closet, remember, you flunked. That's what this is going to... Just remember that. You know what I'm saying? As long as you remember that, then you're going to be like, then you're going to start developing awareness. Awareness is to better yourself and get up out of it. You know what I'm saying? So we give all spirits, you know what I'm saying, some grace and shit like that, because every spirit is here to experience, you know what I'm saying, what they supposed to experience. So ain't no spirit bigger than other. Ain't no spirit doing better than other. Everybody is at where they at and where they're supposed to be at. You know what I'm saying? Where they supposed to be at and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all participating with the world and shit like that, and motherfucking y'all doing it the right way. Y'all doing it God's way and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how we gonna prosper in this bitch. If y'all ain't doing no self-realization and y'all just using these energies to get in good and to get monetary gain, you know what I'm saying, then y'all not actually doing any growth. You know what I'm saying? So y'all want to use these energies and shit like that for the right purposes. You know what I'm saying? To protect your spirit, yes. You know what I'm saying? But also to learn. So even with your negative, your oppositions and your motherfucking squares, that's what it's about. It's about learning. It's about going through your oppositions. You know what I'm saying? It's about having your sextiles, your opportunities, and it's about your gifts and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about just using the good alignments and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what it is, because we all in a body. I don't care if you was motherfucking all archangels, if you had each archangel in your motherfucking chart at once. If you not participating that shit in the world in some way, shape, or form and trying to formulate that shit, y'all, like I said, I'm Archangel Gabriel for as far as my moon in the second house. Y'all don't see me going around, and I ain't saying this for ego purposes, but I don't really need to, I don't feel the need to do, to take on that. And I already respect Dogo for doing that shit like that. So it's just like, I ain't really come in like that. So I'm just because I see him doing that shit, I'm not finna do it. That wasn't what I was doing in the first place. So, you know what I'm saying? I was always Kelsito. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the fuck I'ma stay. You know what I'm saying? So, but overall, I don't give a fuck if you had any of these alignments. If you don't know how to use them and you ain't motherfucking using them out in the world and shit like that, it's about, you know what I'm saying, you flunk. You ain't participating with others and shit like that. So you can have the knowledge. Y'all be manifesting smart ass spirits and shit like that, and smart ass spirits that'll give y'all knowledge and shit like that. And you may be kicking some shit, but that don't mean shit if you ain't shit in the world. And so, you know what I'm saying, that's what you need to know. You better get out here in the world and participate in some way, shape, or form, and do it the way that you see fit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, rise above them lower animalistic nature. Shout out to Penny. Yeah, shout out to Start Your World. What do you say? You gotta rise your conscious body out of your lower animalistic hell. Shout out to Brother Penny. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, that's the motherfucking alignments, right now and shit like that. So I hope y'all all tapped into the Virgo season. Happy Virgo season, you know what I'm saying? Go, Virgo, you know what I'm saying? So this is all about security, you know what I'm saying? So this is all about, you making sense and being logical on why it's good to come to a conclusion to be secure in a sense of how you going about it and shit like that, and analyze others and why they going about it and shit like that. And then once you come to that broad conclusion about that shit, you know what I'm saying, you can come to your own and stay and keep measuring that, you know what I'm saying, and keep putting that in a pattern, keep putting that in routine, keep putting that in practice and shit like that. So yeah, we gonna survive this shit. Shout out to Start Our Lot. And other than that, these are the motherfucking energy. Shout out to our community. Make sure y'all, if y'all haven't, y'all tap in with the community. Shout out to everybody that's in here that's part of Cito World membership and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We be talking good shit and shit like that. We be connected like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Join up for this meditation this Friday. CitoWorld.com/membership. I mean, not Friday, Saturday. And shit like that. We be having all the shits, and I'll be breaking down the motherfucking transits and doing motherfucking reports and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? For all the people in the group. And we just gonna kick it like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, other than that, and don't talk about, you know what I'm saying? Look, I do this shit, you know what I'm saying? Look, I do this shit because I give out tons of free information. I be on this bitch every day and not getting paid for this shit. So I don't want to hear not a goddamn thing, motherfucker. If I'm trying to start something that's honorable for the people where they can come and practice some shit, you know what I'm saying, with each other, and you know what I'm saying, get off my dick. You know what I'm saying? Get off my dick, motherfucker. Let me do my shit. You know what I'm saying? All right. But other than that, get y'all ass in the air.